Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to be doing summer notebooks, and what I have are some notebooks. I have a composition notebook, and I also have two one subject notebooks in different colors, so they can tell them apart. And I'm only going to be doing this for the three youngest. I'm going to need tape, color pencils, markers, stickers, crayons, and I also have some coloring books. And for the coloring books, I basically got them in their favorite characters, you know, whatever character they like right now. I got them from the dollar store for $1, and just gonna cut the character off of the front or the back, and I'm gonna tape it to their notebooks. I already started ripping the pages off the front, so it's easy to cut off. And I'm just gonna take it and cut it out and tape it to the front of their notebook. Okay, so I'm just going to set to the side what I'm going to use. All right, you're going to need some scissors. All right, so this was TC's notebook from about 2 years ago. All right, so I started with his name, and you see how it's falling apart. That's the reason why I decided to use a composition notebook for Gracie. So he's going to be 6. And he's okay now to use a spiral notebook, but for Gracie, who's 2, it keeps the pages in, you know, more tighter, and it's more secure because, you know, they're throwing it around, ripping stuff out. So I started with the alphabet for his, and obviously you can tell that they've been ripped out of the pages. Well, the pages been ripped out of the book. And what I did was basically write the letter, the uppercase letter and the lowercase letter, and then I drew a picture of, you know, something to help him, you know, recognize the letter. Did that throughout. All right, and I also did shapes, numbers. All right, and so I decided to color, you know, make different things. This is what the crayons and the markers are for. I did the colors, so I wrote the letter. I wrote the word, and then colored the entire page in that color, you know. Wrote his name, and I did it in dots so he could trace over it. So this is a tracing activity within the book. Trace the uppercase and the lowercase letters, and match the uppercase with the lowercase letters. Got matching. Right, and we have counting, and so far that's all I did in his book. He didn't really need a lot. He was going to pre-K3 at the time, so I didn't want to overwhelm him, right? And so I just got the cut out Batman from off of a coloring book and taped it. And so these are books that they've came home with from school, and these are kind of like ideas of things that you can put in the books. So I basically went off their report cards and whatever they needed a little bit more help with to go to the next grade with. Because they were doing great, but you know, there's certain areas that they needed help in. So you can have them work inside the book, or you can put things of what you see in the book inside of their summer book. And it's good because it's everything inside of one book, and you know, you can take it places, or hey, go get your book, go do this. And this book they got from school, and they can use it for stickers. It has like tons of stickers inside of it, right? So these stickers are good. So like in the counting area, you could put the stickers, like for 1, you wrote a number 1, you can put 1 sticker. You wrote the number 2, 2 stickers, 3, so forth, you know, so forth. You know what I mean? So both of them have sticker books. I'm gonna allow them to, you know, sit down and do their stickers inside their book however they want. They can decorate it, they can put it in there, but this also is just an idea of things that they can do during the summer, or things that you can put in their book. So I'm just going to go through their little educational books and just see what I believe that they need. I'm going to put it in their book. So again, they can actually like work directly out of the book, or you can put things in the book that you believe that they need. So my kids are going to do both. Like, money is something that they need, and I'm not going to sit there and draw different monies in the book. So I'll let them work in the book. I'll do some math problems in the book, or have, you know, just like empty pages, and I can say, hey, we'll write these problems down, do these, you know. So let's get started. All right, so again, like I told you, I am going to cut the character from off of the coloring book, and I'm going to tape it to the summer learning book that I'm making. And I'm starting off with Gracie first. She has the composition notebook. See? So I'm just gonna find a way wherever I want to put it on there, and I'm gonna tape it down. And so this is another part. I'm gonna write her name on here. I'm gonna try to personalize this book as much as possible for her, so she, you know, sees the outside as, oh, it's cute, it's fun, you know, something that she likes, and it's gonna be fun on the inside as well. And I also have stencils. I'm gonna use that for her name. If you don't have stencils, it's okay. You can still just write their name. Just be as creative as you want to be for the book. You know, your kids, or whoever you're doing this for. This is where the markers come in. And this is how it turned out. Cute. Got a little crown and her name. So I'm gonna set this on the book how and where I want it. And I'm gonna tape it down. Okay, so it's important that you open the book and you put the tape on the inside to keep it secure. You know, you don't want, like, if the water was to spill on it on the sides, for it to get underneath, if you know what I mean. So that's very important to make sure the tape goes on the inside of the book. What it looks like when all the tape is on. All right, and so I'm going to do the back. All done. That's what the back looks like. Okay, so she doesn't need the inside, I don't know what you call that, the information. So I'm going to glue the one page down so I can use that page. I'm gonna put glue all on that page right there, because she doesn't need any of that information at all. I'm just gonna lay one sheet of paper she opens it, it's just, you know, it's all going to apply to her. I'm going to do the same with the back. She doesn't need any of the conversions or multiplication charts or anything. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take one sheet of paper and we're going to glue it down to the back part of the book. So Grace's is done, and I'm going to sit that and let that dry. Alright, and this is for TC, and this is what I decided to use for him. And I'm going to just do the front of their books. See? That's his book. Sorry for the video quality. Okay. We're done with his. And this one's for Promise. This one I'm going to use for her. And this is how they all turned out. And this is what I put in Gracie's. I have the letters, and I decided to draw pictures for her. Mind my pictures. I am not an artist. I just did my best. And so for this, you can have them draw their own pictures, or you can cut them out. I did the shapes. I got the numbers, and for the numbers, I'm going to allow her, like, we'll do an activity and she'll do the stickers. All these different type of stickers. Okay. Then we just have numbers, colors. I have her name, sorting colors, shapes. You know, just I have her name. Just this is so she can cut things out in colors. Numbers, counting. I just put little activities in there so she can color, because she just likes to color. Counting. I went like through the book and got activities, and then I just mimicked them and put them in the books. This is so she can sort things, go in magazines and cut things out, count, trace, and then I just gave her, you know, free space to color. TC, I started with positive affirmations for him. I put his name and everything in the book as well. Things that he can, you know, read and say to himself out loud. Got his alphabet, lowercase and uppercase letters. And for him, I'm going to allow him to either cut out from magazines or color his own letters. Sorting letters, we have matching letters. Shapes, counting shapes. We have his numbers all the way to 100, and then we just have them, the individual numbers, and I'll let him use his stickers to put his numbers, and we have that all the way to 20. We're going to identify numbers, match numbers, and count. We have colors. He's been starting his, so I wrote the letter. Well, I wrote the word and the color, and he just gets to color the entire page. I have sight words, and I have sight words from the year before and the year that he's going in. So from he has it from pre-K 4. He was in kindergarten, so I have the sight words from pre-K 4, kindergarten, and first grade. Give him a little head start. His name, practice writing, so I'll give him a sentence and he'll have to write it. Cutting out foods, out of magazines to tell me whether they're healthy or not healthy, and then I just gave them free space. It's maybe about 10-15 pages of free space for writing or coloring or different activities. And so for promise, we have the same, her name, and around her name I put just little, things about her, that she's generous, awesome, positive, strong, beautiful, smart, funny, friendly, things like that, just motivation. I gave her some positive affirmations as well. I gave her a little bit more than TC. She will be going to the 3rd grade. Oh, 4th grade. 4th grade? Oh my goodness. No, she's going to the 3rd grade. And I gave her sight words for the 4th grade. Okay, so I gave her, hers is different because she's going to a different grade. So I gave her little ways to help her with her math, just tips, and this teaches her how to multiply fractions and gives her an example. The same with division and the greatest common factor. It helps her with number lines, area and perimeter, gives her examples. It tells her exactly what it is and gives her an example of it, and triangles, dividing decimals. You see, just examples. It's kind of like tips, things that, see, clue words on what you're going to do. So this right here, these are writing prompts. What is the best gift you've ever received? And she just writes like, the rest of the page. It's just helping her with her writing. So I gave her just like different things. Why students should wear uniforms. Do you believe it or don't you believe it? She writes about it and it tells me. I got some more little ways to help you, do problems or understand different things. Some motivation, how to read a clock. So I went to Pinterest for a lot of these ideas, and I went through their books that I showed you before. Here's some more writing prompts. They're mostly writing prompts because those are the things that she needs to work on, is reading and writing. And then the summer reading list. Right, and I gave her some free space to write. So here are the stickers. Tons of different type of stickers they can use throughout the book, or on maybe the back of the book, the inside of the book, to decorate it, to personalize it, customize it to make it their own, and so they could feel that they, kind of had a part of making this as well. We have all different types of things, and this would definitely work for, like for TC and Gracie, for like the numbers and counting, and it's fun, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this.